Constable James Thompson has grown weary of overseeing traffic and dealing with jaywalkers. His longing for a new challenge is finally answered when he stumbles upon a captivating notice in the police newspaper. A vacancy for a detective position at the department sparks excitement in him, and he immediately applies for the position. Soon enough, Thompson receives an invitation for a job interview, but there's a catch. Before he can proceed, he must prove his logical prowess by passing an aptitude test, assessing his suitability as a skilled detective. Confident in his abilities, Constable Thompson approaches the test with optimism. He is handed 4 playing cards, each with a strict rule guiding their design. If a card has a circle on one side, then it is yellow on the other side. The challenge is to identify which card or cards, if any, he needs to flip over to determine if the design rule has been consistently followed. Constable Thompson can't help but feel at ease by this seemingly straightforward test. It almost seems too easy. However, the test leader mentions that only 20% of applicants typically provide the correct answer. Apparently, we're not particularly adept at this type of logic. Uncertainty creeps in, but Constable Thompson steels himself and carefully deliberates before making his choice. Which card or cards must he flip over to check if the design rule has been followed and ultimately pass the test? Pause the video to try the puzzle yourself before I give you the solution. The test that Constable Thompson underwent was devised by psychologist Peter Wason about 40 years ago and is more than just a classic puzzle book problem. The test provides information about a person's reasoning ability, especially concerning detecting violations of conditional rules, that is, rules of the type if X then Y. The correct answer is that he must flip over 2 cards to determine if the manufacturer has followed the rule. The 2 cards are the card with the circle and the red card. The logic is as follows. There is no need to flip over the card with the square on it because it is irrelevant which colour is on the other side, as the rule does not specify any particular colour for the square. The card with the circle must be flipped because the other side might not be yellow, which would violate the rule. The yellow card does not need to be flipped because it doesn't matter which figure appears on the other side. The rule only stated that a card with a circle on one side must be yellow on the other side. The red card must be flipped because there might be a circle on the other side, which would violate the rule. As we have already noted, we are very bad at tests of this kind, so it is highly possible that you got it wrong. If so, you shouldn't be too concerned, but it might give you some food for thought. There is a widely held belief that our understanding of the world should be logically correct and at least based on sound reasoning. However, if we systematically and unconsciously reason poorly, one must question whether that is really the case.